I'm gonna be completely transparent. There's no way I'm going back on the dating app. I have had literally no one in my life, not even me, can even understand what the in this last Bumble situation that I just had. I went on Bumble, I swear to God, for like maybe a couple hours. I was at a bar with my friends. We downloaded Bumble. We were swiping right on a couple people. I was letting them do it. I swiped right on this guy and we started talking. He was British. What was I supposed to do? Yeah, like before our first date, I was like, we were talking and texting like all day. Like the conversation was amazing. Before our first date, I was like, hey, like, do you want to FaceTime? Because like, I'm like really nervous and like, I kind of just want to see what you look like before we like meet up and like talk. And then, so we did that. We were on FaceTime for like 2.5 hours. Went on a date. It was the best date ever. We had so much fun. And then we just kept seeing each other like every single day after that. This man straight up told me he loved me, met my whole family, called his sister and FaceTimed me and her and his mom and like was like, this is the one, I'm gonna marry her. I was like, holy shit. Took me to the Bahamas. Took me to an all expense paid trip to the Bahamas. I love this hotel spa in Miami Beach. And I was like, oh my God, I've had such a stressful week. And he's like, let's go to the Standard. And I'm like, it's like $400 a night. And he took me, paid for everything. He went to England, talked to me every single day. Like I felt like I was in England with him. He was like literally FaceTiming me with his dad, telling his dad that he wants to marry me and propose to me, telling all of his friends the same thing. I was like, and then he like has to travel a lot for work. He travels to Vegas. I find out that he changed my name in his phone. I was like, why did you do that? Gas at me. It was like, oh, I've always called you that name. I'm like, you've never called me that name. Oh, I changed the name a week ago. I'm like, I was literally with you on Sunday and today is Wednesday. And it was not that because I lost my phone in your apartment and I know exactly what my name was. Like, why are you... Then he comes back. I'm just trying to move past it. And like, there was a hurricane here in Miami. He had to leave for Dubai like the next day. And in Dubai, you can't call on WhatsApp. So we texted for like 10 days. He comes back. And then, like, I was like, yo, like, you're acting super weird. Like, why are you being so off? Like, what's going on? Like, I'm telling you, this man was, like, obsessed with me, like, in love with me, wanted to marry me. Next thing you know, he comes back from Dubai and he goes, I don't want a relationship anymore. I was like, okay, like, what happened? Like, is there somebody else? Did I do anything? He's like, you didn't do anything. I just don't want this anymore. I'm like, what? Nothing happened. You didn't do anything. I just don't want it anymore. And now I get to tell everybody in my life that no, he is not coming to any of the holidays. And yeah, we never spoke again. I tried reaching out. I was like, hey, like, can we like get a drink and like kind of process this? And he was like, it's not up to me to give you closure. Like, figure out your own closure. I don't know what to tell you other than I just don't want this. Mind you, before all of this, I had a 4-pack of abs. I was doing phenomenal. I got out of a relationship. I like worked on myself. I did like a bunch of self-healing. I had a 4-pack of abs. I was working out every day. I was hanging out with my friends. I was so fucking happy. And like, I felt ready for a relationship. And then now I'm like, I went 15 steps backwards. And like, I don't know how to process that. Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, not ever trust a man? Like, never trust that this man isn't as feeling like what he's saying? And then like also his actions? Like, it's just like, I'm never going back on a dating website. I will never, no, like, if it's not gonna happen for me, I already have one cat, I'll go get more. Like, I'm just, and like, I'm so heartbroken, and like, it's more of an ego thing, and I know it's an ego thing, but like, everyone's like, what happened? I have no idea what happened. I was apparently going to get married, and then the next day I'm not. Honestly, love bombing is like a pandemic right now. Like, these men will say anything to you, and like, they do not mean it. And it's like, it's insane to me. And like, I don't know. And like, I have no idea what to tell anybody. I don't know what to do. So now I'm single again, and I'm okay with that. Like, because like, I have to rebuild my peace, and there is no way that I'm going to let somebody disrupt that again. Like, I want my 4-pack back. I want to live my life. Like, I can't do this. Like, I can't.
I feel for you, girl. That's where we all at. I'm not dating because of that as well. The love bombing, the not having sincere feelings, the lying. I just can't believe that he would take you all these places, show you his family and everything, and then 2 trips, one to Vegas and one Dubai, which he probably brought a girl along to each of those trips, mind you. That's what the first thing I thought. And then he just says, oh, I don't want anything else. Cut you off. That means that there's another woman in the picture. They move from woman to woman to woman, and they don't think that affects someone. And I think it's very selfish of him. And I hope you get the closure you need by just focusing on you and less on the opposite sex. What do you guys think about dating? Put in the comments below.